eSIM Studios YouTube and mobile app. The eSIM Studios YouTube channel offers the very best technology news and reviews with in-depth coverage found nowhere else. Hosted by founder and creator, Taylor Bell. He's a really good dude, college educated, and worked inside the industry. He knows what he is talking about. The eSIM Studios mobile app is an experience unlike any other tech app, with an easy-to-use interface view, late-breaking tech news from all over the industry, and so much more. The eSIMstudios.app also includes the unlocker. Learn to unlock phones from the professionals for free. The clean and intuitive layout, finding breaking news articles and deals in tech has never been easier. Watch and listen to the eSIM Studios YouTube channel and podcast from within the app. Additional features include easy Gcam download and installation, the Android Flash tool, and sign up for our weekly giveaway drawing. Download the eSIM Studios mobile app at eSIMstudios.app and find us on YouTube by simply searching eSIM Studios.
Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. You got that iPhone 15, I got that phone to nothing. Think you're cool with iOS 18. Android had those features back in 2018. Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. You got that iPhone 15, I got that phone to nothing. Think you're cool with iOS 18. Android had those features back in 2018. Your little Mac M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. M3 CPU is sweet. It can't beat my Snapdragon X Elite. iPhone stuck on same design for years. Nothing but the OnePlus Pixel have you crying tears. You got that iPhone 15, I got that phone to nothing.
Welcome back, eSIM Studios. Let me hit you with the official intro. One more.
Yeah. Woo.
I just need my space right now.
Fresh off the G5 jet, I'm on my way to a brand new kit.
I just need my space right now. All right, welcome back, eSIM Studios Podcast Livestream, episode number 172. Appreciate everybody joining us. Been very busy. I apologize this is late in the day. I was considering skipping it. I was like, you know what? I can't skip it. I got to hit them with another daily live stream just to give you a little insight of what's going on in the tech world, right? So as you know, well, let me say this first. If you missed this, check this out. I'm all over the internet. So podcast is doing great. So we're actually on. I created my own podcast network. That's right. Created my own podcast network. So it's hosted on what is it? Podbean. My own podcast network. I have my eSIM Studios podcast there. Also have my Chiefs Studios podcast there. Also have another NFL channel there, and looking to expand some more channels. Right. I have the link in the video description down below. So now you can listen to us on the Podbean app, or you can listen to us we're on any podcast platform, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Samsung just emailed me. We're on Samsung Podcasts, and you're not going to believe this. We're on the homepage of the Samsung Podcast. Check this out. We are on the home. So if you go to Samsung Podcast and you open it up, we're on the homepage. I was like, holy crap. Talk about an introductory. I don't even know how to access it anymore. I didn't even know Samsung had podcast. Apparently, here's what you do. If you got a Samsung device, a phone, tablet, hell, even a laptop, a computer, go to the Samsung News app. Samsung News. See, I don't even have it on that phone, do I? Actually, you know what? I think I got it. Hang on. If you just type in news on a Samsung device. Wow. I guess I don't have. You know what? I had it on one of these phones. So we'll go to Samsung. Let's see. News. There we go. Samsung News app. Right there. It looks just like that. And you select it. And then you go down on the bottom where it says podcasts. You select podcasts. And then where do we go? How do you select technology? Yes, you have to select technology. Select technology, and look at us. We're down there. So if you go to Samsung News, that news app, and then you go slide over to the technology section, we're right down there. eSIM Studios Podcast. So very cool. Thank you, Samsung. I really appreciate it. I love your devices. Look, try not to be biased. I'm trying to be honest, right, with my reviews and my opinions. But there's no doubt about it. I love Samsung devices. I got 3 of them right now, plus a tablet, so and a watch and earbuds. So doing big things with Samsung. So thank you, Samsung, for adding us to your homepage of your podcast network. So very cool. But let's get into the news, right? So what's going on with the news? And we're up to number 11 in the tech podcasts. Top 60 tech podcasts in the world. We're up to number 11. So big stuff going on there. And got some headphones to review today. Some nice headphones too. Over-the-ear headphones that I'm going to probably bust them out tomorrow. Start using them for a review. And look, if you're a company out there that wants to advertise with us, wants to sponsor a show, sponsor the podcast, a segment, an intro, and a video, my email address is taylor@esimstudios.com. Have all my contact information in each and every video description and or podcast episode description. Hit us up, right? We'd love to collaborate with you and enjoy this tech stuff. As you know, Pixels are literally going to be released very soon, just days away. What are we, 5 days away? So there's some Pixel news. So apparently the Pixel Buds are already in stores. That's what some retailers are saying. I think they're at Best Buy. Pixel Buds 3. I'm not going to be getting any. I honestly don't like Pixel Buds. So I'm going to skip those and stick to my Samsung earbuds. Now, Pixel Watch 3, we have news today that the CPU is a little underwhelming. CPU is basically not as big as they are using a new CPU in the new Pixel Watch 3, but it looks like it's kind of underwhelming. The new CPU that they are using is just mildly better than the previous version, but we'll save judgment for when it gets released and see what it looks like. Now to the phones. Let me share my screen here and show you what we got. Actually, you know what? I hate to do this with no music in the background, so bear with me for just a second. Okay, let's share the screen here. We got pricing information. Doesn't look good. Pixel's raising the prices on these devices. Google is raising the prices on these devices. But it's an unfortunate trend that we're seeing with a lot of phones. Samsung has raised prices with just their latest launch, with their foldables, $100 across the board. And it appears Google is going to be doing the same thing. We got pricing for the T-Mobile pricing for the Pixel 9 Pro XL. Now, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is going to be the larger model, right? It's a 6.7-inch display. The 256 gig version is $11.99. Now, they do not, from what I understand, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is not going to start at $128. I believe the regular Pixel 9, so the non-Pro, the smaller base, basically like the iPhone 15, right? Just the basic entry-level Pixel 9 flagship, that will start at 128 gigs. Now, we don't have pricing for that, but when you get into the Pro models, so the Pixel 9 Pro, Pixel 9 Pro XL, or Pixel 9 Pro XL Fold, or Pixel 9 Pro Fold. Anyways, it's the Pixel Fold 2. That's what I call it. All going to start at $256, which should be applauded. However, prices should not be applauded. If you remember last year, the Pixel 8 Pro. Actually, no, we could look it up. I was saying, because I believe the Pixel, now, last year's the Pixel 8 Pro was the big version, right? No XL. This year they're adding the XL on to the big model, just because this year's Pixel 9 Pro is going to be the small model. Maybe a little confusing, but we'll get through it. So let's see the entry model. Now, last year's entry model was $128 for the big Pixel 8 Pro. So let's go to the Pixel 8 Pro, 256 gig, and maybe we can get a comparison here. So Pixel 8 Pro, let's see pricing. Google Store, $9.99, and that's a 128, I believe. So the 256. Oh wait, you can't even buy these, can you? Or you got to select a color. Wait, hold up. The Pixel 8 Pro in mint only came in 128. Wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so here we go. Pixel 8 Pro, this is last year's model. 256 was $1,059. This year, it's going to be $1,200. So you're roughly seeing $150 increase on this device. Pretty big increase. That's roughly 10% increase, right? It's around there. It looks like they are going to adopt the Samsung double your storage for free pre-sale offer. Samsung has famously run a double your storage for free if you pre-order. So the price of a 512 gig model you can get for the price of a 256 gig model. That's what I've done on all three of these devices here: S24 Ultra, S24 Plus, and Z Flip 6. All their 512 gigs, and we got them at one of these was sent, a couple of these were sent to me, but you get the idea. You could pay for a 256 gig model, and they'll send you a 512. Essentially, that's what it appears Google is going to do, kind of as a pre-order bonus, right? Because it looks like they're not going to pair free buds or remember last year Google offered you a free watch, a $259 value for your Pixel Watch 2. Last year's pre-order deal for the Pixel 8 or Pixel 8 Pro, they would throw in a Pixel Watch 2 completely for free. Or they're also famous for throwing in Pixel Buds for free, which, I don't know, $150 value for free. This year, it looks like they're not bundling a watch and/or buds with a purchase of a Pixel 9 series. It does look like you can double up your storage for free during the pre-order. However, prices have increased. So you see inflation essentially hit every aspect of whatever we use, whatever we purchase, whether it's food, supplies, electronics, toys, whether you're buying want or a need item, right? Prices have basically increased across the board, whether you like it or not. I don't think it's going to be short-lived. It's unfortunate. I was hoping that maybe over the next year or two, if we could somehow as a country economically bypass and or get through this high inflation period, that the phones would get down back to their normal rates of essentially, in my mind, a flagship phone, right? No matter what it is, whether it's an iPhone or Samsung, essentially a flagship phone right around the 1,000 mark. When you start going north of that, that's when it's like, uh-oh. In just these last 2 years, you've seen prices from flagships from Google, Samsung. I think Apple's raising prices this year, which we'll find out here next month. Apple's going to release the iPhone 16 series next month. No word on pricing yet, but I'm assuming they're going to raise prices. No word yet. We'll let you know. I was hoping we could get past this, but shame on me because it's kind of wishful thinking. Why would a company bump up their pricing and then fall back on their old pricing? It doesn't make sense. Because if consumers get used to, and it's hard to get used to this, but if consumers get used to buying flagship devices for elevated prices, why would they go back on their prices? They're just making their company more money, more revenue, and so on and so on. Again, wishful thinking on my part, but it is what it is, right? Sucks. Now, most people do get their phones from carriers. Most people do finance their phone through a carrier over 24 or even 36 months. I've stopped doing that as of probably a year or two ago. Probably a couple years. About 2 years ago. I just get everything from the manufacturer, from Samsung, from Google. They have had good trade-in offers. I'm not sure how this one's going to go. We have yet to see what their trade-in deals are going to be. Samsungs have been really, really good in the past, although depending on what model you get, whether it's the Samsung Galaxy S series or a foldable, there's been a year or two where they don't offer as much as they used to. And raising prices, obviously, as well, doesn't really help when you go to purchase these. Sometimes you can find great deals, like my Galaxy tablet here, my Galaxy S9 Ultra tablet. I got it from Samsung for like $200. I mean, it was a complete steal with a trade-in, but just a phenomenal deal, right? It's like $1,400 off the shelf. So, it is what it is. You could find some, but it looks like for the most part, prices are going up. So we've also seen leaks recently that point to the Pixel 9 Pro costing $999, same as the Pixel 8 Pro. But remember, the Pixel 9 Pro this year is the small model. So you're not getting a big model for $1,000. You're getting a small model for $1,000. So that is price increase. A small model, now it does have Pro features, but I think the regular Pixel 8 series, which is a small model, although not technically a Pro, started at $899, $799, something like that. So I know it's kind of hard to reference the two, relate the two, compare the two, since one is technically a Pro version and the other one is not. The price has gone up. I'll just say it like that. So the price has increased on the small version Pixel as well. And let's see. Google typically charges $60 per 128 of storage, so that means 256. Pixel 9 Pro XL should cost $159 and not $199. Excuse me, $1,159 and not $1,199. But look, T-Mobile can price it how they want. Samsung does have a MSRP, but it is up to the carriers on how they want to price it. For the Pixel 9 Pro, again, the small Pro, it's at $1,000. So, definite increase in price right there. Yes, take this with a grain of salt, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna see. I don't expect the prices to go down, unfortunately, at all. Let's see here. Check this out. If you want the new Pixel weather widget, so this is the weather widget from the new Pixel 9 series. It's on APK mirror. I'm gonna install it. I just saw this before I went live. I am gonna go put the link in the description box. Let's see. It is on APK Mirror. I just saw it. And it will install. The publisher of this article says they installed it on their Z Flip 6. So that's good news. You can install it alongside if you have a Samsung device, if you have a Motorola device, if you have a OnePlus device. It looks pretty cool. Check this out. You got nice, cool weather widgets. Kind of looks like the Motorola widgets. Do you remember those Motorola weather widgets and or widgets period from Motorola? I used to love those. It looks kind of similar. I will put the link in the description box below. The app is getting AI summaries of weather and a weather map. APK Mirror, there it is. There's the link right there. I will add this to the description. Now, where was I? That was it. So I wanted to get in for the Pixel pricing. Not much else going on. Oh, check this out. So Roku's going to have a sports channel. Now, the sports channel, I kind of got excited, right? Because I was looking into getting the NFL Sunday ticket, right? It's like, I think $400. I'm like, God damn. I'm considering it, but I'm glad I didn't hit buy, because there's a new sports app. It is called Venue Sports, live sports on your phone. Venue Sports, but that app is not out yet. I think you pay, what is it, $20-$30 a month, and you get essentially all sports that's televised. NBA, live NBA, NFL, baseball, boxing, UFC, Formula One. It's going to be in all, and you get sports shows like ESPN. You get the morning show with Greeny, Get Up on ESPN. So not only do you get live sports, but you also get sports show programming that talk about sports, right? Venue Sports, that will be out. They said it this fall. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to sign up as soon as it's out, so I'll let you know. $20-$30 a month just for sports. That beats all these other, combining all this other Fox Sports you got to pay for, Peacock you got to pay for all these NFL games. All these different apps added up are going to equal way more than just buying this one app from Venue Sports. That's not out yet. I'll let you know when it is. However, I saw this article. Roku was coming out with a sports channel, 24/7 sports channel. And I thought, whoa, this is awesome. The good news, the good sports news just continues, just keeps on rolling and rolling and rolling in. And I love this stuff. Now, I started digging into the facts, right? And I was like, wait a second. This doesn't look like a that good of a sports channel. There's not that much sports on it. So there's Bean Sports, which is a UK sports channel. I don't watch UK sports, cricket, soccer, all that boring stuff. Adventure Sports Network, what the hell is that? Edge Sport, huh? ACC Digital Network, Swerve Sports. The only thing I recognize on there is the Bean or Bein Sports Extra, which is from the UK, which they have some boxing, but it is what it is. But then the ACC Digital Network, which is the Atlantic Coast Conference, football, like Florida State, stuff like that. I don't know if they're going to have college football on there. I doubt it. It's very highly touted, and they would tell us if it was going to hold live football and or live college sports, we would know. So in other words, I got kind of excited for this when I saw this PR listing, and then when I saw this announcement, when it came across the wire, I got excited, looked into it. Not anymore. So it is what it is. We'll just look out for that Venue Sports application. I think that one's going to be the end-all be-all when it comes to people that just want something for sports, right? I don't want to pay for cable because I only watch like a few channels, and then there's like 200 channels or however many channels I don't watch. Wasting money. I could buy the Sunday ticket it's on YouTube, but it's $400. And it's just Sunday games, right? So what about the Monday night games? What about the Thursday night games? What about the Saturday games later in the season? What about the Christmas Day games? What about the Thanksgiving Day games? So Sunday ticket not necessarily encompasses all the games. It's only on Sunday. So keep that in mind if you're interested, like I am, of purchasing that. I know once you get down to the very first game of the week, they continually drop the prices on Sunday ticket because I've seen it dropped a couple times. I've been keeping my eye on it. I'm close to getting it, but I think you could split it up into 4 payments. Like you pay $100 every 2 weeks or something like that. It's still expensive, but this new Venue Sports app I think should be perfect for everybody. So for most people, but yeah, it's good for me. So I'd rather pay $40. And look, you can pay during the NFL season, right? So if the NFL season is what it's from August, no, technically it's from September, October, November, December, January, February, for 6 months. So you buy this Venue Sports app for 6 months, and you cancel it for 6 months, and you buy it for 6 months and cancel it. So you don't have to keep it all year round, but Yeah, hang on one second. Yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm only going by what this leak says. So, but I tend to believe them. And yes, look, and that's why I explained Magic Boxes. You're way off with the prices, Pixel prices. They have price drops often and usually hundreds off. Trade-in deals are very generous. True. However, I'm not off on the prices because that was the MSRP. That's what they're going to be. Do they drop the prices? Sure. Do they have trade-in deals like Samsung? Sure. But that's the price. That's the sticker price. So it is what it is, right? So I don't think I'm way off. In fact, I'll bet you that that's pretty damn close. Now, like I said, you can get one cheaper. You just gotta keep an eye out for the deals, right? Yeah, and I don't know if they have good trade-in deals for the Pixel 8 Pro 256. They should, right? That's what I have, the blue one, Pixel 8 Pro 256. They should. I think it's going to be around $500 though. Now, depending on how you look at it, I don't know if that's good or not. But from last year, because when I traded in my Pixel 7 Pro, I think they gave me $500. So you're still paying $500. You know, well, now you're going to be paying $600. Now, what I used to do in the past is I used to take the free earbuds or the free watch to cut down on that cost, because this is exactly what I did with the Pixel 7 Pro getting this current Pixel 8 Pro. It was, I think, $470, $480 for trade-in, maybe $500 for the trade-in for my Pixel 7 Pro. So I traded in my Pixel 7 Pro, and I got the Pixel 8 Pro. I got a free watch, and I actually reviewed it on the channel about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago. Now I paid $500, but I got $500 off. So I paid $500 to get the Pixel 8 Pro with the trade-in. When I got the watch in and when I got the earbuds in, I think it was just the watch, but we got a number of pixels, so I can't remember specifically, but I know I got the watch with the Pixel 8 Pro. I immediately sold that watch. I think it was like $200. I reviewed it and then sold it. So that was $200. So instead of paying $500, I theoretically paid $300 for the trade-in. See what I'm saying? We'll have to keep an eye. I'm sure, look, it's in 5 days, right? So probably here in the next, what is it, Tuesday? Something like that. It's on my birthday, so I should know that, but I don't. I'm not looking forward to getting older, another year older, but it is what it is. But anyways, we should have some more leaks here in the next day or two. So I'll definitely stay tuned to the channel so we can go over these leaks. And also, I want to remind everybody, if you got the Pixel 7 watch, oh Jesus, what's wrong with me? If you got the Samsung watch, Watch 7, update it. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. I'm gonna actually record it. I've been slacking. I'm gonna record a video. This watch, not so great battery life. I think I would finish the day at 22%, 18%. So technically, you would go maybe 22 hours. Definitely not 24. I think it would probably die around 24 hours, right? The one update. This is insane. I'm not lying. I took this off the charger this morning. It's 7 p.m. I took this off the charger. I'm at 92%. And it's 7 p.m. I think I've been using it for roughly, I don't know, 9-10 hours. 92%. That's insane. As far as one update, they literally flipped the battery life. It wasn't that great. Now it's freaking awesome. So if you did get a Samsung Galaxy Watch 7, including the Ultra, they released an update for that as well. I think it came out 2 days ago. Now, I didn't do a video immediately because I wanted to test it. I heard it was just to improve battery life. So I was like, okay, well, we'll see. And my God, did they improve it. So it includes the Watch 7 and the Ultra. So if you have a new Samsung Galaxy Watch, please update the device. It's in the Samsung wearable app. You can update it. So I'm going to do an app on that. I'm going to dig into some battery stats on here from the device and from the phone as well. But it's incredible. It's literally night and day. I could probably go 3 or 4 days on one charge. Well, maybe 4, maybe pushing it, but definitely 3 days on one charge. So it's really incredible. So I'm actually really, this is the first watch ever that I actually like using ever. So definitely like it. Yeah, I am too. I'm not really too sure how many units they're going to sell this year, Daniel. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think they're going to hit as many number of units sold as they did last year, just to be quite honest with you. I've been doing some searching around online. People are just not feeling it this year with the Pixel. I don't know why. Now, I don't know why, but I think it has something to do with the lackluster CPU this year. I mean, they did improve over last year's CPU. It's not drastic, but it is an improvement. I just can't wait till this time next year. Then you're going to see me get real giddy. The countdown begins to the Pixel 10, right? That's the... I'm not skipping out on the 9, but I think a lot of people are just going to wait for the 10 and just not upgrade. I don't know. With the rumors of free 2 terabyte drive storage for YouTube Premium, it offsets a lot. Yeah, it does, man. Those little things like that, because YouTube Premium, I love it. I can't go without YouTube Premium. It makes that much of a difference. It's a huge bonus. 2 terabytes of storage, or the terabyte of storage, huge bonus. So all those little things matter. We'll have to wait and see. I'll reserve judgment until we see what the trade-in offers are, right? Till we see what the trade-in do. Maybe, look, like just like Samsung, we never know until the day comes, right? They could offer a little more on the trade-ins too, since they're going to raise the prices. They may be generous and say, okay, so instead of giving you $500 for your previous flagship Pixel, like the 7 Pro, upgrading to the 8 Pro, what if Google says, all right, we'll give you $700 for your Pixel 8 Pro, right? Upgrading to the Pixel 9 Pro XL, right? So they could do that. I'm not going to blast them for raising the prices. It does suck, but Daniel's right. They could throw in some incentives. We just don't know yet, but we will know very soon. I got to get out of here. It's late. I do apologize. I've been trying to stream earlier, but today was just not the day. So I apologize. Thank you very much. Please check out the eSIM Studios podcast. And I will definitely see y'all tomorrow. Peace.